Golden Bachelor Sandra Mason hard launches with fellow alum. January 18, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Golden Bachelor alum Sandra Mason seems to have found her possible happy ending. After not finding love with Jerry Turner, this firecracker was not about to give up. Now, it seems she found her perfect match. Plus, it's with a contestant from Joan Vassa's season of The Golden Bachelorette. Keep reading to get all the juicy details about her new romance. Sandra Mason hard launches new relationship. Golden Bachelor alum Sandra Mason has found love. Not only did she find love, she found it with a fellow contestant from the show. It seems Sandra is now dating Golden Bachelorette contestant Charles King. She hard launched their relationship on Instagram this week. She shared a slideshow of photos along with a caption that read, "I'm just gonna leave this right here for y'all." Plus, Sandra noted in one comment that everyone is nosy little things and she loves them for it. The new couple had tons of comments about their hard launch, and even Jesse Palmer weighed in. He said, "I love this. Two of my faves. So happy for you both." Along with her Instagram posts, Sandra and Charles caught up with Bachelor Nation to give more detail on their new relationship. It turns out they met each other at Joan's Men Tell All taping. They promised to reach out when they were in each other's cities. They slid into the DMs, and now the rest is history. When Sandra was in Los Angeles, she called him and he took her out on a proper date. It was around New Year's Eve when they started spending more time together. He took her to Houston's in Pasadena. Charles said the entire restaurant gave them a shout-out and wanted photos. They stayed out that night until very late. Charles said he got home around 3 a.m. and hasn't been out that late since he was in college. What Charles said about Sandra. Charles King gushed about Sandra Mason. He said, "The vibe was amazing. Sandra is an incredible woman. I love her elegant charm and straightforwardness. She is always up for an adventure. She is so fun and funny. Sandra is classy and elegant and charming, and all of the things that mature men look for in a woman. She takes such good care of herself, and as a mature man, I really appreciate all of that about her." As for Sandra, she echoed his sentiments. She said it was so nice. They talked for hours about their kids, their future, and what they want from a relationship. Sandra even spilled the tea that the two shared a kiss at the end of the night. She said sometimes a hug just isn't enough. She said, "Charles is chess, not checkers." It's so true. He's so sincere. A lot of men can seem that way and throw on the charm, but he's not that way. It's truly who he is. He is intelligent and such a pleasure to talk with. On top of that, he's also so funny and witty. We got along very well. The bad news? Charles is moving to South Africa for work soon. He will be gone for a few years. However, both of them noted that one never knows what the future will bring. Fans hope they continue to date and figure out how to make things work because they seem absolutely perfect for one another. What do you think about this new Golden Bachelor couple? Stay tuned for more updates. Today, we're diving into some exciting and heartwarming news from Bachelor Nation. Golden Bachelor alum Sandra Mason seems to have found her possible happy ending. After not finding love with Jerry Turner, this firecracker wasn't about to give up. Now, it seems she's found her perfect match, and the best part, it's with a contestant from Joan Vassa's season of The Golden Bachelorette. Stick around as we break down all the juicy details about Sandra's new romance. Sandra Mason hard launches new relationship. Golden Bachelor alum Sandra Mason has found love. Not only did she find love, but she also found it with a fellow contestant from the Bachelor franchise. Sandra is now dating Golden Bachelorette contestant Charles King, and she hard launched their relationship on Instagram this week. Sandra shared a slideshow of adorable photos featuring herself and Charles, captioning the post, "I'm just gonna leave this right here for y'all." Plus, in one playful comment, Sandra even acknowledged her followers, saying, "Y'all are nosy little things, and I love you for it." The post immediately garnered attention, with fans and fellow Bachelor Nation alums flooding the comment section. Jess Palmer, the host of The Golden Bachelor, chimed in, writing, "I love this. Two of my faves. So happy for you both." The story behind Sandra and Charles' romance. In addition to her Instagram reveal, Sandra and Charles opened up to Bachelor Nation about how their romance blossomed. It turns out the two met at Joan Vasso's Men Tell All taping. Sandra shared, "We promised to keep in touch and reach out when we were in each other's cities. A few DMs later, and now the rest is history." Their first official date happened in Los Angeles when Sandra called Charles during a trip. Charles took her to Houston's in Pasadena for what turned out to be an unforgettable evening. Sandra described the night as absolutely magical. According to Charles, the restaurant staff even gave them a shout-out, and several patrons asked for photos with the new couple. Charles said, "We stayed out so late that night. I don't think I've been out that late since my college days. I got home around 3 a.m., and it was worth every second." Charles King's thoughts on Sandra. When asked about Sandra, Charles couldn't help but gush about his new partner. He shared, "The vibe was amazing. Sandra is an incredible woman. I love her elegant charm and straightforwardness. She's always up for an adventure. Sandra is so fun and funny. She's classy and elegant, and those are all the things mature men look for in a woman. She takes such good care of herself, and as a mature man, I really appreciate all of that about her." Charles continued, "She's such a pleasure to talk to. Sandra is intelligent, witty, and grounded. She has this way of making you feel completely at ease while also keeping things exciting." Sandra's perspective on Charles. Sandra was equally effusive in her praise of Charles, describing him as the perfect mix of sincerity, charm, and intellect. She explained, "Charles is chess, not checkers. That's so true. He's incredibly sincere, and while many men can throw on the charm, it's truly who he is. He's intelligent and such a pleasure to talk with. On top of that, he's also so funny and witty. We got along very well." Sandra also spilled some tea about their first date, revealing that their connection was undeniable. She shared, "At the end of the night, we shared a kiss. Sometimes, a hug just isn't enough when the vibe is that good." Challenges ahead for the couple. While the chemistry between Sandra and Charles is undeniable, the couple faces a significant hurdle in their budding romance. Charles revealed that he's moving to South Africa for work and will be gone for a few years. Despite the challenge of long distance, both Sandra and Charles expressed optimism about their future. Sandra shared, "You never know what the future holds. Life has a funny way of working out, and I'm just enjoying every moment with Charles right now." Charles added, "It's hard knowing I'll be so far away, but Sandra and I have talked about it, and we're committed to seeing where this goes. She's worth it." Fan reactions. As expected, fans of The Golden Bachelor and The Golden Bachelorette are thrilled for Sandra and Charles. Many took to social media to express their support for the new couple. One fan wrote, "Sandra and Charles are the couple we didn't know we needed. Wishing them all the happiness in the world." Another commented, "If anyone deserves a happy ending, it's Sandra. Love seeing her smile like that." Even skeptics of reality TV romances have been won over by Sandra and Charles' genuine connection. One Reddit user remarked, "You can just tell they're the real deal. I'm rooting for them." Final thoughts. Sandra Mason's journey on The Golden Bachelor may not have ended in love with Jerry Turner, but it's clear that her story was far from over. Finding love with Charles King, a fellow alum from the franchise, feels like the perfect next chapter in her journey. Despite the challenges of long distance, their mutual admiration and shared values give fans hope that their relationship will stand the test of time. What do you think about this new Golden Bachelor couple? Are you rooting for Sandra and Charles? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, stay tuned for more updates from Bachelor Nation.